Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. So glad to see you. So glad you're here. Give me 1 minute. I'm doing my usual connecting and getting us to go live everywhere. And I think we are, and we're ready to go. So as soon as you jump into the chat, please let me know you're here. We have a busy night for you. Happy first day of spring. Can you believe it? Like, wasn't it just January 7th? I feel like the last 2 months have absolutely flown by. But Megan is here in the chat. So if you have any questions about anything, and I think a lot of you might have some questions tonight for our good friend Connie Elder from Peak 10. We're featuring Peak 10 skincare, some brand new products from Peak 10. Plus, it's the time of year where you want to jump on and get my all-time most favorite sunscreen ever that I've used in my entire life. We'll talk about that. It's amazing. If you've used any of our Peak 10 products, please, please, please give us some love in the comments. We'd love to know what you've used, what you've tried, what results you're seeing from using the products. Make sure you say hi when you jump in. I see people coming in. I want to see some hellos over there. Hi, Marianne. Thanks for being here. Sandy's here. Terry's here. Hi, everybody. So Megan's here. Kylie's in the background somewhere. And tonight's really a little bit of one of those hodgepodge shows. Hey, Kim, how are you? Where I kind of love the hodgepodge shows sometimes because I get to tell you a little bit about everything. We have a couple of things that we're doing some special markdowns on, including a brand new soap rock set, brand new, a new combination of stones.
You're not live on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a second. I'm being told we're not live on the gram. So let's see what happens here. Now are we?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Awesome. Now we're live on Instagram. Do they call it the gram? That's what I call it. Does that totally make me seem like I'm really hip, or does it make me seem like I'm totally clueless? I don't know. In any event, we have a brand new soap rock set, and Bernadette was over at my house today. Hi from California. And I said, can we just put it on sale? Like, it's brand new. I know, let's just put it on sale. So brand new soap rock set that I'm going to tell you about. And you've all been clamoring for the Labradorite. And unfortunately, we sold out of that set that had the soap dish with it. But I said, you're loving the Labradorite soap so much. Let's put the Labradorite in a new configuration. So we call it Jill's Unique Gemstone Favorite. So I'll show you those on sale. We're getting down to the wire last time of the year until fall that we can offer bath whips from Soap Rocks. And so Mother's Day, Easter gifts, birthdays coming up, your dry skin over the summer for your body, make sure you stock up on bath whips. They don't ship this during the summer because the heat of the summer kind of emulsifies the whip of the soap. So we can only be offering that for a few more weeks. And we don't have a lot of it left to go around anyway. But I just want you to know, get it, because even if we have some left, we have to take it off the site until around September. So that's coming up. I want to remind you, one of the best desserts we offer at Just Jill is the Prantle's Burnt Almond Torte. It's on sale right now and through the 25th. So for the next few days, if you order by the 25th, not only do you get our sale price, which a lot of you wait for, but you'll get it in time for your Easter celebration. So make sure that that is on your radar. I know we had it on sale starting at the beginning of the month, and you might be like, oh, I'll go back. Oh, I'll go back. Well, guess what? Make sure you get it. Hi, Holly. You're awesome too. So we're going to talk about Prantles. Really, we put Prantles in the show so I can have a little dessert. We're going to talk about what else? I'm looking around at the table. Oh, a couple of fun little gift ideas. Oh, and you know what else we're putting on sale, you guys? First time we've ever done this, but we think it's a perfect time of year for you to pick them up. Hi, Judy. The perfect wrap, Jill's perfect wrap. We took $5 off, so it's a little over 10% savings. And we only have a few colors left, but the sale also applies to the classic black. So for those of you, I know there are a few of you out there that have sort of coveted these wraps and you're buying them in every color. If you've tried our perfect wrap, which is all 5-star reviews, by the way, machine washable, amazing, awesome. I love mine so much. This is mine in the black. This is the original. I've had it for almost a year now. I've washed it so many times. It is still so soft. It hasn't faded. It doesn't shrink. It doesn't pill. And it's just like the best thing ever. Connie, you would love these, actually. Be perfect out in Arizona. But like so great. So black And then we have it in the heathered gray. And the heathered gray, can I tell you, has a little tiniest, itty bittiest smidge of a little lavender underneath it. You know how sometimes, do you guys remember Dooney and Burke had a color for their bags called Elephant? And it was a gray, but it had like the tiniest little smidge of this lavender undertone to it. Like you're not going to look at it and say it's lavender, it's gray. But you know how sometimes gray can be a little grayish blue. Sometimes gray can be a little grayish green. This is gray with a little lavender in there. So super pretty. I think you'll love this. And then the two super neutrals we have, this is the sand. Hi, Carol. And I'm going to hold the sand up next to the white so you can see the difference. So sand is like this really beautiful, easy to wear, like soft beige khaki. And then white. When aren't you going to wear a white throw over your shoulders this summer? Even if you're out and about with a tank top and the sun just gets a little hot and you want to protect your shoulders, or you want to throw this on over a maxi dress, or you have a dress that you used to love but you don't love your arms anymore, use one of these. So they don't swallow you up. For those of you guys, for gals, people that have them, please share your thoughts on them. I just think they're amazing. But of course, there are some people who are going to say, well, you think everything's amazing because it's your store. Well, it is. But also remember, we don't put things in the store if I don't like them. So I think as you look at our assortment, I was talking to somebody about that today. Or maybe it was yesterday. I was having a conversation about like, how do you figure out what you're going to carry? And like, how do you go through that process? What is that for you? And when we touch it, it's me and the team. If we touch it, we feel it, we taste it, we smell it. If anybody's like, we move on. So we really try to make sure that we've done all the work for you. And we're mostly a company of women. I mean, my husband, Doug, is part of it. He's an important part of the business. But as far as a lot of the products and things, we're all touching, feeling, trying for all of you. So, Lynn, thank you. The wraps are the softest material. I agree. They are acrylic, but they feel like cashmere. And that's why I love this wrap so much. And we're going to do more with these. Wait till you see the ones that we have coming in for fall. Plaid with hoods, red plaid for holiday, super great. But these perfect wraps, I think, will always be part of the collection because how can I not continue to offer them? We did bring in some brighter spring colors. Those sold out. This company, you have to order ahead of the season. And if you sell out, they don't usually have the ability to reorder. But black, sand, which is that pretty beige, like a creamy beige, classic white. And remember, it's washable. So if you get a little something on it, it's fine. It's acrylic. You can, use your Tide stick on it. If you have to bleach it, you can bleach it. But super, super soft. And then here is that heathered gray. Look at the striations in that. Oh, Elaine said, I have the black and I love it. I'm so glad. And it's a one size fits most. It goes up to an XXL. And one other thing I just wanted to show you that I felt like I didn't always show is you have some of these pretty, see on these? I love the sort of like curled edge. You see, oh, sorry. Let me hold it up a little higher. See the little curled edge there? So there's just some nice details on them that I think make them nice. And I love our price point on these. I think under $50 all the time is amazing. And to save you a few extra bucks right now, fantastic. So get those. Nice Mother's Day gift. And nice to travel with if you're going to be going to graduations and all those kinds of things. All right. Oh, Maria, I bought the black wrap last year and I love it. So versatile. I'm going back for one of the neutrals. Oh, Maria, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, if you already have the black one, I think you'll love having one in the heathered gray or the white or the sand again, and to save, a few extra bucks on it and you can do it. Why not? We're going to talk a little bit too about candle fragrances. We have a new look to the With Grace because the rose gold containers that so many of you tried the fragrance with, that was a limited edition jar that candle maker Ed could only get so many of. We have a couple sets of those left. But because of the response to the With Grace, which again, I think is another one of our candle and home fragrances that's all 5-star reviews, thank you. We changed up to go back to our traditional white jar and we did a pretty pink label for you. So we did that not only on the candle, but we did it on the room sprays too. So love this duo. If you haven't tried it, we'll talk about it. And burning in my house right now are the Just Jill wax melts, if you have warmers and those kinds of things. All right. So Now that I kind of told you about the whole show, let's dive in and talk about skincare. So, first of all, I would like to say, when we started Just Jill, it'll be 3 years in April. Thank you, everybody. It's because of you we're still ticking. When we started Just Jill in April of 2021, there were a few vendors who were willing to say, sure, we'd love to have your products on Just Jill. And I would say, well, we're small and we kind of don't know what we're doing, but we're going to give it a try. And one of those people who said yes was Connie Elder. And I'd known Connie for many, 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 many years from the days at QVC. Connie is the consummate entrepreneur. She has started and invented and created products and companies. And what I didn't know at the time, but had learned word of mouth, was that she had created this really unique skincare collection called Peak 10. And Bernadette, who you hear me talk about a lot, our business partner, Bernadette, she had been using Connie's foot cream and said to me, Jill, like, if we're going to carry some like personal care items, we have to reach out to Connie and we have to try her Save My Soul foot cream. It's the best foot cream I've ever used. Well, when I got my sample, I started to use it and said, I agree, so good. And then we've been able to expand the assortment of Peak 10 products. And again, because Connie is really overseeing all of the innovation and the products and the manufacturing, these are high in efficacy, high in potent ingredients, and very low on the fillers and the other things that sometimes water down a lot of other products. So let me bring Connie in. And again, if you have any questions about the Peak 10 products we're going to talk about, please make sure you pick up your Sunjoy sunscreen. It's the best sunscreen I've ever used. It's all natural, not a chemical sunscreen. It's clean. It's reef safe. It doesn't leave a white chalky look on your skin. It's fabulous. We sold out of it last year, so don't let it sell out. And many of the Peak 10 products and duos that we offer on sale right now. So be sure to check those out. And all of the shopping is at justjillshop.com. And we've put a link in the copy of the posts and things. You can click that, which takes you to all of the features that we're talking about in the show tonight. So let me bop on over here and bring Connie in from Arizona. And there she is. Hi, Connie.
Hi there. Hi, Jill. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And it's that time where Save My Soul is perfect, because all of us moving into, if we're not ready for sandals, we're going to be in just a few days or at least a couple weeks.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that first, Connie? First of all, thank you so much for your continued support of Just Jill and what we've been doing for the last couple of years. And you're just always so willing, and you always say yes. So I appreciate you so much. And I just wanted to make sure you knew that from my heart.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you, and I enjoy working with you and Bernadette both. It's been a journey for the last 3 years. It's been fun.
It is. Well, journey is definitely the word for it.
Right.
Sometimes it has been a hike up high mountains. Other times it has felt like we are barrel rolling down into the valley. But it has been
how it goes with starting something new, and then just every day is an adventure, because you don't know what the day is gonna turn into.
It's true, but we're so lucky to work with kind people like you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots of people putting up, the sunscreen is the best. That's from Maria. I saw Kim said hi to you. Joni says, hi, Connie, nice to see you. So lots of people saying hi. Vanny says, I love your products. Well, it started here at Just Jill with Save My Soul, your foot cream. So talk a little bit about how you got started in sort of this chapter of your entrepreneurship, Connie, and then what makes your products, starting with the foot cream, so special.
Well, I've always cared about ingredients and what I used on my skin. I have 20 years in healthcare before I started developing products that we later brought to QVC.
Yeah.
But the 20 years in healthcare kind of taught me about ingredients and how they impact our skin and our bodies. And skincare does impact your whole body. So you do want to be careful about what you're using. You want to flip it over just like you do at the grocery store, read the ingredients, understand what's in products, and what's not in products, and really pay attention to that. So my goal was to bring super high quality products for a fair price,
Yeah.
and consistency, because there's so many companies that they end up being sold out. Another company comes in, they dilute the wonderful products that we fell in love with. And so my goal was to keep products consistent. If someone loves our product, I want to consistently give them and deliver to them that same product that they're accustomed to using. And
Yeah.
Save My Soul has been a product that we've had in the line for a number of years. It is an excellent product for just about, well, everyone who has feet, truly, but it's great year round. But as you move into spring and summer, we all start wearing more open toed shoes, and winter sometimes can be brutal on your feet just because of the heat, or we're not taking care of them because they're not being exposed as much. But this product has menthol and eucalyptus, which are
Yeah.
both very soothing to the skin, soothing to the feet. If you have tired feet, it's excellent for that. It's primarily shea butter and coconut oil, and those are the things that are going to give you that moisturization and hydration. So if you will dust off the driest part of your feet just with an emery board or a pumice stone or something, and then apply this product, you're going to see
Yeah.
results with the first use.
Yeah.
But with continued use, when I first started using the product, I used it every day. But I don't find that I need it every day. If you use it consistently and you use it like every second or third day, you don't really have to use it every day. Now I use it more in the summer because my feet are exposed and I'm wearing cute shoes that show your toes and things of that nature. The other thing, Jill, is it will extend the life of a pedicure. And I know
Nice.
sometimes that's something that we either don't have it in our budget to do as often as we would like, or maybe it's just time. It's hard to
Yeah.
get to the place to get your pedicure done. So if you'll use this as soon as you come back from your pedicure, use it every day or every second or third day. What you'll find is it will extend the life of your pedicure.
Yeah, well, I think
Um,
too when you have hydration, like, around your cuticles and stuff,
yes,
whether that's your hand or your toes, like, when that
right.
looks all hydrated, that makes your pedicure look better. So, even if
It
you're looking down
does.
at your feet and you're thinking, "Oh gosh, like, it looks like my pedicure's," if the polish hasn't started to wear off yet, but it's just starting to look a little, like, dull. If you really
Right.
hydrate your feet well, gosh, it's like a quick little refresh for that pedicure.
Right. The other
Yeah.
thing too, Jill, and you already know this, but it's not greasy. So
No, I
it
was
is
just gonna
something,
say that. Yeah.
yeah, it's something you can truly
Really
apply right
absorbs.
before bed, and it soaks
Yes.
into your feet, and it's not going to be moisturizing your sheets. It's actually going to go in and moisturize your feet.
Yeah, yeah. If you are somebody who feels like, whether, it's just a change as we're getting older, again, your feet just feel dry. Maybe you've noticed your
Right.
heels are cracking a little bit. Maybe you've noticed some calluses. This will help to soften
Right.
those calluses too. Sometimes I know I get a callus like on my little pinky toe and wherever it's just rubbing, and even in my slippers. So just being
Right.
able to put something on that keeps your feet nice and soft, so that if your feet are exposed, you feel okay with that. And I do like what you said. Like if you've been on your feet all day, listen, with the warmer weather, people might be out with their kids and their grandkids more. You're walking all day, you're going on a vacation. Take a little tub of this in a little travel container. So at the end of
Right.
that, cobblestone street walk through Ireland or Italy or wherever you might be, you can give yourself a little foot massage and it feels so good at the end of the day.
Right. And it's excellent for it's an excellent gift with Mother's Day coming up. This is something
Yeah.
that you could give someone, just give them this or give them this and a pair of fun socks, or team it up with a gift certificate for a pedicure, which again
Yeah.
will make their pedicure last longer. So it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving if you think about it for a Mother's Day gift.
And we do have a couple of different ways that you can buy the foot cream. We do have a duo. So if you want to sort of buy one and give one, that's something to
Right,
look
perfect
at.
idea.
We have the big jumbo size, so if you really want a great value, and then we do a gift box version too. So we have a lot of different options if you're wanting to give the foot cream as a gift. Kimberly wants to know, can you use the foot cream on your body? So maybe could you use it on elbows or other areas where you might be dry?
Absolutely, Kimberly. A lot of people use it where they have any kind of dry patches around the cuticles, even on their fingers. The only thing I say is don't touch your eyes because of the menthol and the eucalyptus until it
Yes,
soaks in.
good tip.
But it's excellent for cuticles on your hands, on your feet, any dry patches that you might have. Absolutely. And I do
Great.
have some people that use it on their legs as well. We just market it as a foot cream because of the menthol and the eucalyptus and just being refreshing to the feet. But there is absolutely no reason you can't use it however you choose to.
Yeah, I mean, think about too, like, is there anybody in your family who, is, working in a restaurant on their feet all day,
Yes,
standing at a counter, working in traditional retail, whatever it might be. Like this would feel so good at the end of the day, just to give yourself, a little treatment. And like you said, if you want to bring that up onto your legs and your calves,
right.
which get so tired some days, you can absolutely do that too. So
And the menthol and eucalyptus can really help in that category as well.
yes.
Also, think about anybody who plays pickleball or who's an athlete, a runner, a hiker. Those people really do enjoy the benefits of how it really relaxes and soothes the feet and gives a little bit of helps with inflammation too.
Yeah, and it doesn't have, I'll say I'm answering Karen's question here.
Yes.
Like I just had it on my hands. It is not a super strong eucalyptus menthol smell, meaning, it's not going to smell like a Ben Gay locker room after you've put
Right.
this on. It
But it
really,
dissipates.
it,
Yeah,
thank
it
you. Yeah.
dissipates really fast. It does definitely smell of the menthol and eucalyptus, but it dissipates super
Yes.
fast.
You smell it in the jar, but
Right.
that doesn't mean you're smelling it in your whole house or your bedroom after you've put it on. So
Right.
it's awesome. People love it. This is a 5-star rated product at Just Jill. So again, you can listen to Connie and I talk about it, but really the ladies who've shared their stories and who have purchased this product and are giving it those reviews, I think that says a lot. So definitely check that out if a foot cream is of interest to you. I would love to pivot to Sunjoy for a second, Connie, because
Okay.
that's my favorite product.
Right.
And never, ever, ever in a million years did I think I would be telling people how much I loved a sunscreen. Because usually when it comes to sunscreens, we talk and complain about how much we don't like them, right? It's so heavy, it's so greasy, it made my face white, it had a weird tint to it. Like it smelled funny. Like there's all these reasons why we don't like them. And then Connie comes along and creates Sunjoy. And we debuted this 2 years ago. I took it with us on vacation. We were out in Washington State. We were out in the sun nonstop in the mountains for a week. I had it out on my skin every day. We were doing float trips with, 20 and 30 somethings, like all these hipsters, all the hip kids. They all wanted to know about it. They loved that it was clean. They loved that it was reef safe. They loved that it had no chemicals in it. And it's just, Connie, I don't know how you did it, but I feel like I'm using the best moisturizer on my skin. And how great to know I'm going out protecting my skin so that it can stay looking good as I grow older. It's just the best. I never thought I would wax poetic about a sunscreen until Sunjoy came along.
Well, it is unusual. I always like to say it checks all the boxes because people are looking for something light. They're looking for something that's effective. It is an SPF 30.
Yep.
It is chemical free. It's broad spectrum. It's fragrance
Look,
free. So that's kind of an unusual thing. It's hard to find a fragrance free
no smell.
sunscreen. So
Yeah.
no fragrance. And then you mentioned it doesn't give you that white look because
Nope.
mineral sunscreens, that's what people don't like about mineral sunscreens. They want to use the mineral sunscreens because they're great for your skin and they're
Yep.
great for us from a health standpoint, but because there's no chemicals, but they sometimes give you that ghostly look. This doesn't do that at all.
Nope.
Um, it also is reef safe. So if you're going on one of those fun trips to a place where you're going to be snorkeling or in the water, I know there's many areas that require it be a reef safe sunscreen. You
Yes.
can't use it and get in the water. It is clean and green. And it has peptides in it.
Right.
So it is moisturizing and it does have age defense properties that are super, super helpful to the skin. So it's excellent. You can use it all over the body. A lot of people save this and just use it on their face and their neck. But I will
Yeah.
tell you that it is definitely a place that I apply it because our neck is so exposed to the sun a lot of times. And that's a place that we show our age really
Yes.
easily as we age. And we may be putting sunscreen on our face. We may be using some kind of powder foundation that has sunscreen in it, but we're not putting it on our neck.
Neck,
And so
right.
that's really, really important. And on your ears, because
Ears, yeah.
even if
And for
you
your
want,
husbands that are losing their hair, or if they're bald or shave their head, like
absolutely
put this on their head so it doesn't get sunburn when they're
right.
out there playing golf or playing tennis or pickleball or all the things. I also love that it dries matte. So you don't
Yes,
have this shiny slipperiness on your face. So if
right.
you wanted to use this as a primer underneath your foundation, you could.
Your
So, I mean,
makeup,
it's
your makeup just slips on so nicely, and you don't have to
beautiful.
wait. That's the thing. You
Yes.
don't have to like wait. Okay, I've got to wait 2 or 3 minutes before this soaks in, so I can put the rest of my makeup on. And you
Yeah.
don't have to. It's really fast. It's and this just gives that matte, like you said, a matte look, and so you can easily apply.
Peggy said that regular face sunscreen breaks her out. Is it less likely to cause breakouts? I don't, we're not
I would
medical
say,
doctors, but
right.
you know about the formula, Connie, so I'll let you speak to that.
Yeah, I would say, Peggy, if you're going to try something else, try this because it is about what's not in it. It
Yeah.
might be in the products that are breaking you out. I can't say that it won't because I'm not sure your skin is reacting to, but it's worth a try
Yeah.
because of what's not in this product.
Right, right. Somebody I saw, does it go on after moisturizing? Go on, or like,
Yes.
I use it as my moisturizer, but how would you say?
Right. You can use it as your moisturizer. I do use a moisturizer and then put this on top before I put any makeup on. And, a lot of
Excuse
times we
me.
don't use as much makeup in the summer. Sometimes we just dust a little powder on or something of that nature. I think you'll find though that if you're using a skincare regimen where you're using a moisturizer, just put a thin layer of this on top. And then again, don't forget the neck.
I've got a tickle in my throat, Connie. Sorry.
Well,
Mm.
the allergies have gotten me, so that's why my voice is a little raspy, so I'm having to sip a little too.
Out of nowhere. It's like I can feel it. It's just right there and it's not letting go.
Right.
So everybody, we're doing a special on this. Usually one bottle is $28. So two would be 56. And we're doing two right now for 44 and change. So it's worth every penny. Like I said, I've never loved to wear sunscreen. I have never found one that I really could tolerate. Usually, I mean, listen, I grew up in Southern California and I was a dumb teenager who thought if I wore SPF 2, I was wearing SPF. So believe me, I've learned my lesson as I've grown older, but it's the most important thing that you can do because really what you're doing here, and this is, protecting you against both the UVA and the UVB rays, this is what's preventing more damage to occur. And the damage is what's causing the lines, the wrinkles, the discoloration, the things in your skin that you don't like
Absolutely.
as you're aging. So if you can find a product like this that you don't mind wearing, that you don't mind putting on, and it's protecting and doing good things for you, to me, it's a win-win.
Yeah, I think
So
I think if you haven't tried this, give it a try. And I think there may be some reviews online for this product as well, Jill.
there
I
are.
think
Yep.
under
We've got 5-star reviews on this one. And I've seen a lot of our customers pop in and say the sunscreen's great. I wear the sunscreen. I love the sunscreen. There is a difference here. And I know a lot of you, thanks, Denise. Sunscreen is great. I love it. Listen, I know for a lot of you, you might say, wow, like $28, $22 for a sunscreen. Why not just buy the one that's on sale for $12 at the drugstore? Those are filled with chemicals. Again, your skin is your largest organ. You have to think about the chemicals you're putting on your skin and how that's absorbed into your body and what that could be doing. Sometimes those chemical sunscreens for sensitive skin are very troubling. Sometimes, that may not be what you want to be using. And so for me, I love the idea that this is a, mineral-based sunscreen. I have SPF 30 here. I'm protected against the sun. It looks good on my skin. Doesn't leave me shiny. It doesn't leave a white ghost cast. That's why I was putting it on my hand for all of you so you could see.
Right.
That's kind of probably more than I would need, but let's do that. So there it is on my hand. Look what happens when I rub this in. You would expect it to be a thick white cast on my skin.
But a little goes a
And
long
it's
way. So
not.
yeah.
It's not, you can see, like, it's not a purpley pink. It's not a weird finish to my skin. It's just on my skin, and it dries matte, and it looks like your skin just looks great. And it's protected too. And it has peptides. So what other sunscreen do you know that while it's protecting you, it's also kind of treating you with some good ingredients too? That's the Peak 10 difference.
Well, and Jill, yeah, and when you were talking about price, when you're going to compare prices, you have to compare this to skincare brands that have
Yes.
peptides in them and
Yes.
things of that nature, because otherwise you're not doing a fair comparison. And there's many, I can think of some that I'm very aware of that are pure minerals, and they are $80 for something this size.
Wow. Wow.
So actually it's a great value. The other
Yeah.
thing I would suggest is using it on the back of your hands.
Oh,
because
yes.
that's another place that we show our age, and the peptides will help if you're using it on the back of your hands as well.
Yeah. And again, no
But
fragrance.
driving, I always like to
Huge.
tell people when I put it on the back of my hands when I'm driving, because especially if you're in Arizona, but anywhere, when you're driving, the sun is just beating through the windshield
Yes.
onto your hands.
Yeah. It's awesome, you guys. If your foundation has sunscreen, are you supposed to use a sunscreen too? I mean, I guess that's just up to you, right? Maybe
Yes.
you use this as your primer, like your moisturizer primer, Lynn, and then you can put your foundation on top of it. I don't think that there's anything wrong with putting two SPF products on top of each other. But
There's not, and that's a personal choice, and it
yeah,
depends on, I would say that truly depends on how much exposure you're going to have to the sun. If
yeah,
you're just in your car driving to work and you're just going to be in your office, you may not need to double up. If you're
right.
going on vacation and you're going to be out, or you're at your kids or your grandchildren's baseball games and you're exposed to the sun and you're being out in the sun for hours, you definitely need it, and you do need to reapply.
Yes, for sure. All right. So grab your Sunjoy. It's like early bird alert on Sunjoy. Stock up while you can, especially since we have it on sale. So we're getting your summer feet looking great. We're getting your skin looking great. Let's talk now about real anti-aging, Connie. Because tonight we're going to talk about a brand new product of yours. And this is a unique peptide formulation that you have put together, and you told me you've been using this now for almost 20 years.
Yes, since 2005. So this is an amazing blend and a formula that is called Peptide Max.
Yep.
It is
Peptide
a
Max is what
serum.
you'll look for, everybody, on Just
Yes,
Jill.
that's what you're
Peptide
going to look
Max.
for. It is called an age defense serum because that's exactly what it does. This product has 6 different peptides. All of these peptides, and peptides is kind of a buzzword that's become very popular now. But
Yeah.
actually, as I said, since 2005, this formula I have had in my line, and I've used it since then. And what this product does is it slows down the aging of your skin by working with the neurotransmitters in your skin. Peptides work from different angles, and we put 6 in here so that they work from various angles to help slow down the aging process. We can't, it's hard to reverse the aging of your skin. It is easier to slow it down. So the sooner you start using this product, the quicker you will begin to see results. I believe that this particular product also has seaweed and hyaluronic acid in it. These are 2 products. The seaweed will tighten the skin. Hyaluronic acid is going to provide the moisturization and pull moisture from the air. So you're getting the hydration, and then you're getting the benefits of the peptides from the age defense standpoint. if we all live long enough, we're going to have wrinkles, but we
Yeah.
can slow those down and we can get them not as quickly, and we can plump up our skin with keeping our skin hydrated and hydrate yourself from the inside and the outside. Drinking lots of water is a great idea, but this product works. I believe that it really has helped me to not develop lines on my forehead as quickly as maybe someone who doesn't use the product.
Hmm.
I'm about to turn 66 years old, so I have lines. I have lines around my eyes when I smile, but this definitely has made a difference in, I believe, my skin aging over time.
And
Um,
you and I were
I
talking earlier, Connie, too. Like, I mean, you look amazing for 66,
thank
right?
you, thank you.
I hope I look like that at 66. But I'll be 56 in 2 weeks. So, when you take care of your skin, but also I think it's important, there are a lot of products that have peptides. What's
Yes,
important is making sure that you're using the right peptides that are really going to deliver results that you're wanting for your skin. Any
right,
brand can throw peptides in there, but some of
right,
the peptides may not do much, but they can say they have peptides because you've heard those are good
right,
for anti-aging skincare. So what I love about Connie's formula here, and there aren't a lot of superfluous ingredients here. This is a
right,
true peptide formula that's been designed to deliver results and help with the appearance of lines and wrinkles before they even start. And I think
right.
looking at Connie, she's a great testament to that. And I hope it's okay that I share this, Connie. You and I were talking before. I've never done a filler, Botox, had any kind of plastic surgery except on my lip when I was 16 because I was hit with a hockey stick. I've never had any work done, as they would say. And you were sharing
Right.
with me that you have not either.
Right, right. It's just a personal choice,
Yeah.
but it's just something that I have not chosen to do. And this product, I believe, has kind of helped me not feel like I needed to do that. Plus, I believe,
Yeah.
I'm okay with aging gracefully. Um, and the other thing that I will say, Jill, is for people to flip over their products, or if you're shopping online and you're comparing products, look at the ingredients list. How long is that ingredients list? And when you're talking about peptides, where are the peptides in that list? Are they the
Yeah.
last thing? Are they in the middle? Are they near the top? And if they're in the middle and then the top, that's great. If they're in the middle and the bottom and the list is 25 ingredients, then how much peptides are you really getting, and how much
Right.
benefit can it really give to you? This
Yeah.
product is a serum, and our products are numbered, and this has a number 2 on it. I actually had a wonderful customer who suggested this a few years ago, and she said, Connie, would you please number the product and make the number big enough so that I can see it without my readers on and know what order to put my products on? So number 1 would be cleansing, and number
Yep.
2 is a serum. And so I suggest, our products are concentrated. So this is a dropper. I suggest just dropping it on your hand. I'll show you that how I apply
Yeah.
this,
Thank you.
because you don't need a lot. And I just put a few drops right there on my hand. And then I take that, pat it around my eyes, pat it on my forehead, on my upper lip, and then I blend it all over my face. And whatever's left, I put on my neck.
Love it.
So that's what I suggest. But you can see I just put about 3 drops, and that is it's covers so much area. So you
Yeah.
don't need a lot. So you don't, and when a product is concentrated, you don't need a lot of it. So the product lasts, and don't overuse it. Just put a very thin layer. I do suggest using this second after cleansing, day and night. If you're using another serum, you could use it in the day and use this one at night, because nighttime is when your skin does the most healing. So if you're
Yeah.
going to use this one once a day, use it at night, and let your sleepy time be the time where you're nourishing your body and your skin, so that you're revived and fresh for the next day.
Can I put a moisturizer on top of this, Connie?
Absolutely, and I
Yeah.
suggest that.
Okay.
And you can use an eye cream with this as well. As a matter of fact, our products, we have cleansers.
Yes.
Second would be the serum,
Here's the
and then an
cleanser.
eye cream, which you guys have Eye Spa, which is our number 1
Oh, love
selling.
eye
It has
spa. Yes.
And it has peptides and
Peptides.
cucumber in it, which is lovely. And then moisturizer on top.
Yeah, great.
That's
So, and I
that, and
think
just a thin layer of each.
And I think what's nice too, Connie, is if people have used some of your other products, this fits in. But if this is their first go, like I think for a lot of women,
Mhm.
when we find sort of our regimen, we stay with it. But you have to
Yes,
really, as we get older, you have to make some adjustments.
right.
And I'm always amazed when I talk with some of even my girlfriends. They're like, "Wait, I need to stop. I got to use what?" So, of course, you've got to use a cleanser. Of course, you've got to moisturize your skin. But when you start to see the signs of aging, or you're wanting to maybe try to delay the signs of aging a bit if you can,
Right,
that's when
right.
you start to incorporate the treatment products. And that's
Yes,
what this peptide product is. This is treatment for your skin. You're treating your skin to this bath of peptides that's working to keep your skin more resilient, again, more hydrated. That helps with the appearance of lines and wrinkles. But again, those peptides are also working under the skin to help delay the wrinkles from showing in the first place. So I think,
exactly. And the
if you're
seaweed
using,
tightens,
yeah,
the seaweed
yeah,
tightens, the hyaluronic, because hyaluronic is always good and it's great to use at any age. But this has the hyaluronic in it, which is going to pull moisture from the air. And
yeah.
then the peptides are doing their homework to try to slow down the aging of your skin.
Yeah. So you can use this again if you're using other things, maybe incorporate this, start here. Harriet said, I just placed my order, excited to get it. Thank you. Thanks, Harriet. You'll have to
I
let
think
us
you'll
know how
love
you
it.
like it. We'd love to hear from all of you. So again, and I think the key there is don't go overboard. You don't have to be using, big amounts of this, a few drops, like Connie said, on
Yes,
back of your hand, pat it into the areas where we know wrinkles are prominent, right?
absolutely.
We know we're going to get them around the eye area.
Above the
Maybe it's
lip.
the 11 forehead, maybe it's around the lip, maybe it's the marionette lines. And then
Yes.
whatever's left, just kind of smooth that all over your skin. And then
Just
it
blend
dries down
around the neck.
instantly. Yeah. Oh, the neck too. Yes. Dries down instantly, and then do whatever your next step would be. So we love that we have that. And then if you go to Just Jill Shop, everybody, justjillshop.com, or you go to Just Jill Shop and particularly look for Peak 10, you'll see that we have the cleanser that I showed you. This is a wonderful, gentle cleansing rose hip gel cleanser. I know that you just sort of reformulated that or something, didn't you, Connie, to bring this one out?
Oh, well, yes, because we've always had a rose hips cleanser, but a lot of people wanted something that they could put into like a smaller container for travel. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's going to the gym or going on vacation or going to visit the grandkids, whatever the case may be. If they were flying in an airplane, they wanted to be able to put it in a smaller container. So this being a gel formula can be transferred to a smaller container. It is rose hips is very gentle to the skin, especially for maturing skin. You don't want a cleanser that strips the skin. This doesn't
Right.
strip the skin. It does remove your makeup nicely, and doesn't give you that just dry, dehydrated feeling after you have cleansed your skin.
And then real quickly, before I let you go, one of the offers that we have is a bottle of the Sunjoy sunscreen. And I did see somebody asked, is this something that could be used on children? Can we use the Sunjoy on kids?
Yes, if I didn't mention that earlier, I wanted to. Yes, I have. It is perfect for kids
Yeah,
because of how clean it is, how it doesn't have fragrance, because sometimes that can be their little skin sometimes can be a little more sensitive
sensitive.
to
Yeah.
fragrances. It's excellent for children.
Great. So
Excellent.
one thing we did was we did the Sunjoy SPF 30, and we partnered it
Yes.
with what's called the Black Diamond Oil. And I just wanted you to talk about that. So if people see it online, they understand what it is. This is essentially much like you blended all those peptides for real
Right.
treatment with the serum. You've done a blend of oils here to really create a wonderful, no nonsense way to hydrate the skin easily.
Absolutely. And anybody who has dry or dehydrated skin, or anybody who's no nonsense and just wants to use one particular product, this is a blend of 12 plus oils and extracts. It doesn't have any preservatives in it. It is simply a nourishing skin oil. Can be used all over the face. It can be used tight around the
Yeah.
eyes. I use it on my lips. This is one that I'll put on the upper lip as well. Put it on your neck as
Neck,
well.
yeah.
Cuticles, it's great for cuticles. If you're ever traveling to an area where the climate's super dry and the inside of your nose gets dry, sometimes that happens. You
Yeah.
can put it on a Q-tip, put it inside the nose. I have a lot of gentlemen who use this because men sometimes are more no nonsense than us ladies are, and they
Yeah.
just want one thing. So they'll use this, and I do have men who are using it on their heads that are balding. Um,
Wow.
but it is just excellent for cuticles. If you have dry cuticles, it's excellent for that. Again, lips, because our lips don't produce their own moisture. So it's great to put this on your lips right before bed.
Yeah.
It's just an excellent choice for just extra nourishment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those things where, again, you could do one pump of this oil, kind of pat it, and I would just pat it
Yes.
into your skin, just press it into the skin. Again, work it around that eye area, those areas, just press it there, almost like if you were giving yourself a facial, from a spa. Do your neck area and then go to bed and sort of let all of these oils sort of do their magic to hydrate your skin. These are not
And if
oils
you
that
have
are,
dry elbows, it can be
oh
used on
yeah.
like a dry elbow or any dry patches, because this is just truly oils that are nourishing and hydrating to the skin.
Great. I
And
love that.
coming off
So
of winter, some of
yeah.
us, I mean, winter's so brutal on the skin. And I know we're transitioning into spring, but this is an excellent product just to kind of help transition from that having dry, dehydrated skin from either the heat in our home or just from the brutal cold wind,
Yeah.
and what that can do to our skin.
Yeah, right. Well, we have a whole variety of products. Many of them are on sale right now. So go over and head over to Just Jill Shop so you can see what we have from Peak 10. Connie, I always love spending time with you. Thank you for bringing all these wonderful products to us. And I hope that you and Vaughn have a wonderful spring in Arizona.
Thank you. Same to you. And it's great to be here with everyone. And if anybody has any questions, they can reach out to me and ask me questions. You can find me on social media. I'm happy to guide anyone to any of the products that we have on the Just Jill site and what might be best for you.
Great. Thank you so much, Connie. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Jill.
We'll
Take
see you
care.
soon. Okay,
Okay.
bye. Kimberly said, thank you, Connie. Have a great evening. All right. So great skincare. If you try something from Peak 10, try the foot cream, try that sunscreen. I'm telling you, that sunscreen is a game changer. And I hope those of you who've known me for a long time know that, like, I don't take making those statements lightly. And for those of you who are new to Just Jill and getting to know me, like I'd like to think I'm not somebody who really goes over the top about descriptions and products, but that sunscreen is just the best. I feel we are so lucky to carry that at Just Jill because I feel like it is the best kept secret in beauty sunscreen anywhere. It's fabulous. All right. So before I let you go, you don't go yet. Don't go. Let's talk about a couple new things that we have for you. So when I started tonight, I told you we have a brand new set from Soap Rocks. So we were going to kind of keep this for the anniversary month. And today Bernadette and I were like, oh, let's just give it to them. And we're doing a special sale. So this set, normally our set of 3 large Soap Rocks are $45. This one is on sale for $40, but only until Friday. So if you want to stock up so you have little Easter basket gifts, or you're looking for just some, things for Mother's Day, or some, a little gift for a birthday for somebody, this is a brand new set. We've never done this configuration before. So it starts with Labradorite. So we've been offering Labradorite with a soap dish. You all have loved it. We cannot get that soap dish back, unfortunately. And we've had a few of you write me letters and say, but I want the Labradorite soap. How do I get it? So here is the Labradorite. I'm going to bring over my water bottle or my bowl of water here because I want to wet these so you can see how beautiful they are. So with the Labradorite, put my towel there. It's this look at that. It has the blues and the greens and the like iridescence going on. And there's a wonderful floral fragrance to the Labradorite. So that's the first one you get. All right. We're calling this Jill's favorite unique gemstones. Okay. So Labradorite's one of them. Second, this one is called fluorite. And so this has like blues teal, some gold in there. Let's wet it so you can see the glow of this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Look how pretty that is. So that's the fluorite. It looks like the different hues of the ocean. You know how it's darker and lighter and just so pretty. Makes such a good gift. So that's the second one. So you get the 6 ounce, which is the large size of the labradorite, the 6 ounce of the fluorite, which are these like blues and like indigo colors and gold. And then I love this one too. This one is called ametrine. So this has, are you ready? These pinks and purples in them. Look at that. Look how this thing is glowing. Isn't that beautiful? I know, Nicole, they're total works of art. Isn't that so pretty to have that in your bathroom this spring? Oh, they have the best scents. The ametrine has like a cucumber plumeria scent, and I forget what the fluorite one is, but it's on the site. So you get all 3 of those. Again, these are the 6 ounce size. These are the largest size soap rocks that we bring. For many of you, you remember that I used to present these a lot when I was at QVC. I've been buying soap rocks for nearly 30 years. I used to buy them from a little specialty shop that a friend of mine owned in Manayunk. I loved them so much. The first ones I ever bought were for my friend, jewelry designer Carolyn Pollock. I bought one in turquoise and one in lapis for her as a little gift. And then I took them to the buyers at QVC, and then they started carrying them, and they were always in my Your Home with Jill shows. And I guess when I left QVC, they kind of forgot they were available, so they don't offer them anymore, and we're thrilled that we can. I know the owner of this company. I've known Todd Pink for almost 30 years. He is one of the kindest souls I've ever met on the planet. His team of artists are second to none. Todd is brilliant. He's a scientist, he's a geologist, and he's an artist. And that's where this idea of creating a soap that looked like a rock that was mined from the earth came from. But Todd's also really into ingredients. So this is vegetable-based glycerin. These are like natural essential oils. You have jojoba, calendula, comfrey, aloe vera. These will make the most luscious lather. So these are not just to look pretty. You use these to clean your skin. You use these to wash your hands. You use these in the shower to wash your face and to wash your body. They will develop, and those of you who have used these know, the most luscious, creamy lather you have ever seen or used. Men love to use these because it creates a wonderful lather that allows a softening on the bristles of their beard. So I'm going to kind of lather this one up, and you can kind of see like how creamy it gets. Like, to me, that's the soap rock difference. And then look, like this is what happens to the soap. Does your soap do that? Most of the soaps that are out there that you buy in the grocery stores or the drugstores have so much air in them that there's just like foamy bubbles. There's foam. There's not a shower cream. And that's what you get from soap rocks. And I mean, I can do this. Watch. And then look how thick that creamy lather is. So now imagine that under your arms, on your legs, doing a nice clean shave. Use this on your skin. Rinse. Your skin is hydrated. It's not parched. You're infusing it with all these natural essential oils and ingredients. There's vitamins and trace minerals that Todd puts in these formulas. The fragrance is there as you're using the product, but then it dissipates after you've rinsed clean. I mean, I could go on forever. You all know how much I love the soap rocks. Is there any doubt if I was ever going to start any kind of a retail endeavor that soap rocks would be part of it? And we're so lucky to carry this brand. I mean, I just absolutely adore the products. They're such a great team to work with. So Lynn said, soap rocks make the best gifts. Everyone goes crazy for them. So true. If you've never seen any product like this before, I hope you'll try them. Anything you order from Just Jill, shipping and handling is included. So when you see the prices on our site, know that your shipping's already in there. That surprises a lot of people. You know, sometimes they'll say, Jill, like some of your prices are a little expensive. And I'd say, but it includes your shipping. Like if anybody else, that would be their price. And then you got to pay how much more for the shipping. We work really hard with our vendors, our partners, to really give you the best experience, to make it easy. So whether you order one thing or 10 things, guess what? The shipping's all covered, like it's done. So we're proud of that. We're proud that that's something that we can offer our customers. We're proud that our partners support us in wanting to do that and bringing great products to all of you. So remember, if you want this brand new set, ametrine, the fluorite, the labradorite. Okay, this is currently the only other way you can get labradorite at Just Jill. The three of those, that would normally be $45. That's our normal price. Anywhere USA, $40 until Friday. So stock up on him, stock up on them. That's a run, don't walk. All right, next thing I want to tell you about, I just want to remind you about the bath whips from Soap Drops, because we have to stop carrying those in the next few weeks, because as the weather warms up, they really can't ship them. Oh, Nicole, I ordered the soap whips. Good. These are amazing. So what is a bath whip? This is the duo that we have. It's milk and honey and mango citrus coconut. Okay. People love this one. This is basically like a shower or bath cream. So you know that lather I showed you from the Soap Rocks? Imagine if that had kind of already been whipped up for you to smooth over your body, to hydrate and cleanse at the same time. I'm going to use the mango coconut because we've opened that one and used it before. I hate to break that one up, but the milk and honey is just fantastic. This time of year, as you're going to be outdoors, your skin might be parched in a different way. You just take a scoop of the cream. When you wet it, it breaks down and becomes this. So see how it becomes that cream that I just showed you from the Soap Rocks. That's what the bath whips are. So again, this also, there's not air in here. There's not water. These are all trace minerals, aloe vera, vegetable-based glycerin. Again, look at that. So that one scoop is enough for me to lather probably most of my upper body. I might take another scoop, do my legs, do that nice clean shave, get my back, use my loofah. But look at the creaminess of that. That's the beauty of these bath whips. And it's like this luxurious experience. We do them in duos. It's $40 for two, so $20 a gift. Think about those as Mother's Day, for Easter, thank you gifts, birthday gifts, something for the person at the office, just a little surprise welcome gift when your best friend comes to see you next month, something fun for the gal who always hosts book club and is just the hostess with the mostest. It's a lovely gift. And again, it's special. Where are you going that you're seeing this? And if you saw it, would you know what to do with it? That's what I love about what we can do for you at Just Jill, is not only can I find these cool products for you, but I can show you why they're cool. I can show you what's going to happen when you use these products. So check out our bath whips. Anne said it doesn't matter what scent you get. They are all fresh, clean, and delicious. Thank you, Anne. Good point too. None of these are heavy fragranced. These are not artificial fragrances. These are natural essential oils, and they are just right. So the milk and honey and mango coconut, that's been our most popular duo. And then just one more gift item that we have. We do have a few left. We thought, listen, people love the Soap Rocks. People love the bath whips. Why don't we do a set where you get one of each? So this is the other set. We have this beautiful, again, this is very similar to the ametrine, but this is more of the rose quartz and amethyst together. So it's a little bit more pink. Here's the difference. You can just see. Here's the ametrine, and here's this. This is just has a little bit more rose quartz to it. This is almost like Rose de France, but we put that with lavender. So a single scent. I loved this for nighttime. If you do your bath or shower at night, lavender is so relaxing and so calming. So think about a lavender bath whip, and then you get this pretty pink and purple soap rock to go along with it. It's another lovely gift set. Okay. So there's what we have for you from Soap Rocks. Okay. A couple more things real quickly. I'm going to move fast. I promise. I mentioned that we have the return of our With Grace fragrance. This is our home fragrance line. So if you're wanting to get our With Grace I love the duo. I want to show you this. See how it's kind of separated a little bit? That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. All you have to do is shake it up. Sometimes the blends of the oil and the base liquid that we use separate. Other times they don't. Just shake it up, no problem. Our room sprays, this bottle has 800 spritzes. 2 spritzes will fragrance your space beautifully. With Grace was really inspired by the idea that I wanted something that was clean and feminine. And I was inspired by the Amazing Grace fragrance from Philosophy. You know, to me, that's sort of the epitome of that feminine clean. And I talked to Ed about it. And we, you know, I said, there's like this and this and this. And he came back with it. And it's, if you love Amazing Grace, I will just say you will love this. And if any of you have tried the With Grace, can you share your thoughts on it? I will say that while it's only been in the line for about 6 weeks, it already has 5-star reviews. So it's very soft. It's very gentle. It's very quiet. If you're looking for fragrance, that's not this. This is quiet. You know, our home fragrance is our bestseller and people love having that. And that has a little more oomph behind it. This is like the quiet, introverted sister. Home is home. And With Grace is With Grace. And I wanted to name it With Grace because I also thought as a gift, there are so many people that I'm sure you know, but I also think that seeing those words are a nice reminder that whatever comes your way, remember to handle it with grace, with calm, with poise. Keep your cool, be gracious, be grateful. Some days that's hard, isn't it? But this, I hope, will guide you to that. And for someone you know who just always handles themselves that way, or who's had some unfortunate things happen to them, and boy, you look at them and admire them beyond measure, let them know how impressed you are that they handle themselves with such grace, With Grace. So that's what that fragrance is all about to me. So we have not only candles, our wax candles made in the USA, made in Southern California, fresh poured to order, our room sprays. This is my favorite way to enjoy our home fragrances, by the way. Do the candle and room spray duos. The candles will give you the throw of the fragrance, and this will give you that fragrant boost. All right. And then also for those of you who don't burn candles and you like wax melts, we do have With Grace now in a wax melt too. We have new fragrances coming as well. So stay tuned for those. I love your With Grace scent. I have both the candle and room spray, and the scent makes me happy. Oh, I'm so glad. Yay. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you love that. It is good. It's, you know, it's quiet. Amy said it's great. I have bad headaches. But I can tell you no headaches from this candle. So I'm so glad, Amy. I do not want my candles to be causing you headaches. I just want it to be quiet and clean. You know, I think because they are soy-based, you know, and again, natural essential oils for the fragrance, there is a difference, I think, with the quality of our candles. So check those out while you're there. You have a few days left to order for Easter Prantle's Burnt Almond Torte, named the best cake in America by the Huffington Post, named the best dessert in Pennsylvania by Food Network. We are a proud carrier and retailer of Prantle's located in Pittsburgh. What we offer when you open this up, and I want you to know there are pieces missing. Okay, this is just my little sample, but you will get 9 pieces. All right, so they'll all be full, I promise. I won't sneak one out before it's sent to you. You'll get 9 pieces of this burnt almond torte. Each piece looks like this. Each piece, honestly, like for a lot of people, you could cut it in half because it's so rich and decadent, but you get 9 full pieces, possibly 18 if you do halves, because you're serving other things for dessert. What's so special about this? Well, this is a recipe that dates back over 50 years. And Mr. Prantle created this after a trip to California to the Almond Growers Association, and they were looking for ways to promote their almond product. And so Mr. Prantle came back and created the burnt almond torte. This is a cake, and I cut a piece in half just so you could see. This is a cake that in the center, can you see there? So it's 2 layers of white cake. And I don't want to call it a sponge cake because it has more body to it than that. But it's a wonderful white cake. In between here is a layer of homemade vanilla pastry cream. Then they cover the entire cake. And in your instance, each individual piece is completely hand frosted with a homemade buttercream that is not too gritty sweet. That's another thing I love about it. You have all these layers and textures of flavor, but none of them are like make your teeth hurt sweet. Delicious homemade buttercream. And then every day, Prantles makes hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds of thin sliced toasted almonds. They toast them themselves and then toss it in the turbinado sugar. And that's what they pack by hand over each and every one of these pieces. I mean, it's incredible. And the result is this sensation of almonds and vanilla cake and vanilla pastry cream and a little bit of the frosting. It's so good. My husband, Doug, discovered this product for us at Just Joe. And when he first told me, hey, we got some samples from that company and that bakery in Pittsburgh, that burnt almond tort. Like the idea that came to my head was like, burnt almond tort. Like, I don't think I'm going to like this. I'm so snooty. So he cut me a piece and I'm like, all right. And I looked at him and I said, oh my gosh, that's the best piece of cake I've ever had in my life. It's that good. It's so good. It will become an Easter tradition. You want this on your Easter table. I know there are a lot of good cooks out there. Heck, I'm a good baker. I can't make a cake like that. It's fabulous. So if you know, you know, and if you want to try, go check it out. It's marked down right now. We don't do sales on Prantles often, usually a couple times a year. It's usually around a holiday. You have until the 25th to get the sale price and ensure that it can get to you by Easter. So make sure you're placing your order. The 25th is Monday, everybody. So make sure you're placing your order. And when it arrives, you can put it in the freezer. And then on the Saturday before Easter, I would put it in your refrigerator and then put it out on your Easter table. And people will be saying, oh my gosh, I need that recipe. Or where did you get that cake? That's fabulous. It's so good. So, so good. So try the Prantles burnt almond tort. You will not be sorry. Last thing I just want to leave you with, again, is our wrap. So it's our perfect wrap. I just want to remind you, they're on sale for the first time ever. We've never put them on sale. We have it in the black. This is my own. I've had it for over almost a year. I forget when we debuted them. Maybe we debuted them last April. Love it. It's not too big. It has a V cutout in the back, so it always sits properly up against your neck. I've washed mine dozens of times. It doesn't pill. It hasn't frayed. It's not see-through. It's the perfect weight to throw on over your shoulders. It's the perfect look if you wanted to do a fun pin or brooch. This is the black, obviously. Always a good basic and a great gift. And then here are the other colors. We have this really pretty heathered gray, and you can see the heathering in there. And like I said, there's the slightest, quietest, like 99% gray, 1% little bit of like a lavender in there. You're not going to look at it and think it's lavender, but there's just this quiet undertone of lavender. And then we have it for you in white, which I think for summertime is a must-have. You'll be so glad you have this. It's all machine washable, so don't worry about keeping it, looking good. And then we have it for you in this pretty neutral, which is called sand. And let me hold the sand and the white up next to each other so you can see the difference. So it's a true like creamy khaki, really nice, lightweight to travel with. That's how a lot of you have said you've used it. But again, if you have a little dress or you have a little top and you don't love the sleeves, or you're going to the movies and it's 95 degrees outside and somehow it's 62 degrees inside, this little wrap will be perfect. So check them out. They're normally $49, and I will tell you they're worth that all day long and on Sunday. It's a great price, but they're on sale right now, I think for $44. So we took $5 off. So really nice price point to try one of these or get a second one if you'd like them. All right, that was a busy show tonight, everybody, right? We always have the little gift ideas. Grandma's cakes. Hi, Beach Girl, Catherine. My grandma's cakes are on sale through the end of the month. However, at this point, I'm not sure if you place your order, if we can get them to you in time for Easter. But if you want to get them and stock up on them at that reduced price, you should be placing your order so you know you have them. The sale price goes away at the end of March. Those are normally $48, $49 is our normal price. We're at $43. That includes shipping. And this is for the big, huge 3.1 pound size. You can get up to 26 slices, depending on, how big you're cutting those slices. And all the flavors are on sale. Cinnamon walnut, blueberry, apple, chocolate chip, Ted Williams, pineapple coconut. That's a good one. They're all delicious. People always ask me which one's your favorite. And I'm like, well, it depends on the week. I love the classics. I love the blueberry. The pineapple coconut's good. The Ted Williams is good. I love that one as a chocolate cake substitute. Like I think of that one more as a dessert cake because it's chocolate cake, like sour cream chocolate cake with chocolate chips and walnuts. And you put that warmed up for 10 seconds with hot fudge and ice cream. Hello. Good night, Irene. That's a good one. So check that out. And then just little gift things to be thinking about. Mother's Day coming up. We have our pretty butterfly coasters. And then we also have these butterfly measuring spoons. So wouldn't that be a cute little gift duo? And these butterfly coasters, there's a different butterfly. Some of you have these, I know, on each of these. So you get 4 coasters. And then for our measuring spoons, they're all covered in enamel, like colored in enamel. And then the little measuring spoon at the bottom is a flower. And there's a little saying on each of these. So this one is, be kind, have faith, love without measure, and measure blessings. Those are your butterflies. But then we also have the flowers that a lot of you have. A lot of you gave these as gifts for the holidays. So this has your bouquet and your roses and your Gerber daisies and your tulips. And then we have 2 choices that don't have any enamel. This one's my favorite. I love the fish. So there's and look at them on the back too. And they do a good job on those. So fun for somebody that has a coastal home. And then we also have the hearts, which again, you can never go wrong with. That was one of our original sets that we brought to you. The detail work on that is fantastic. All right. How's that for a show? Cindy, great show. I'm so glad. I thought we had some really nice things for you tonight. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Well, I love being here. Thank you for putting up with me. I thought we had some really nice things. So this is what I'm going to leave you with. Hi, Mary. Next Tuesday, we are not going to have a Facebook Live. Next Tuesday, all day, starting at midnight, I will be at QVC because we have a J Today special value. So if you're a fan of the J jewelry, which is a collection that I've loved since day one. In fact, I launched that line on QVC when I was a host there. I will be at QVC all day next Tuesday for our Today's Special Value. It'll be the first Today's Special Value since I've come aboard as their brand ambassador. So we will not have a Just Jill show next week. But we are going to have some special offers going on. So if you've not signed up for our email list, you need to make sure you're on that email list because that's where you find out about when things are launched and new special deals, and you get to find out about them first. So when we come back the next time, when I see you the next time, it will be April. It will be April, I think, 2nd. And that will be the beginning and kickoff of our Just Jill anniversary month. And in the month of April, we have so many exciting things planned for you. Brand launches, special offers, gift with purchases. It's going to be fantastic. So I won't see you next week, but it'll give me a chance to rest, rejuvenate, and be ready for our birthday celebration in the month of April. So mark your calendars, be back here April 2nd. If we decide to do an impromptu Facebook Live next week sometime, I'll let you know. But I have a feeling I'm going to be recovering from the TSV. And then, then it's kind of Easter and I want to spend some time with my family. Trevor's on spring break next week. So I think next week we'll be off, but we'll be back and raring to go April 2nd as we kick off our Just Jill 3-year birthday anniversary month. All right. I know, Carol, 3 years. Can you believe it? Amazing. I know it went by fast, Pam. It did. It went by so fast. It's been almost 5 years since I left QVC. That's hard for me to wrap my brain around. Crazy, right? Anyway, I adore all of you. Thank you so much for your fun, for your friendship, for your trust in us here at Just Jill. I hope you found some things you loved tonight. If you have any questions, you can always post questions, and me or Megan or someone from the team will make sure we take a look and try to answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you have a great night, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Happy spring.